Okay, we're doing a double interview. I'm here with Janet Aldrich of the CRS News team. And? Well, so we're both here covering this Ted Cruz event. This is my third Cruz event of the day. I believe this is Janet's first. So Janet, let me start with you. What did you think of the speech today?
It was nice to have an evening. I finally have a little girl after 5 boys,
Okay, I'm going to move my camera here to get a picture of your face while we're doing this.
Well, I'm very
I'm going to have to agree with you there. I think the big news, although it was actually announced on the 12th, was that former New Hampshire Speaker of the House, Bill O'Brien, endorsed Cruz, is now on his committee, and in fact he had Ted Cruz at his house in Mount Auburn, New Hampshire. I covered that today, and I think that's a very big thing because O'Brien has he's considered a conservative leader in the state, so with a lot of good conservative candidates out there, the fact that Senator Cruz has O'Brien with him along with Senator Smith in New Hampshire is a big deal.
Okay.
Your question.
I'm so happy that we met up today.
Yeah, a second question for me? Or?
So you went to 2 events?
This is actually my third Ted Cruz event. I started out at Southern New Hampshire University, the WRKO event, and he did a 2-hour event with Q&A. A lot of Q&A. It was a very good event. From there, we went to, as I said, Mount Auburn, New Hampshire, Speaker O'Brien's house. That was a smaller event, about 100 people, or about 600 at the first event. I hand counted 512 at the time that I got in. And again, a lot of Q&A, a similar speech to the one you just heard, and of course, this event here today. Now, I didn't get a chance to do a hand count. I would say he said 500. I think that might be a little high. I think it's probably more like 350, maybe 4, but I haven't counted them. They might. I usually, at events like this, I normally hand count. Now, were you surprised at the turnout here, Janet, given that this is Massachusetts?
Not at all. I thought 1,000.
Really?
I was overestimating. Yeah, I really felt like,
But you can only fit so many people here, too.
People are totally fed up. I think they've had it, and he's the most legitimate. Right from the beginning, he files first, and he's taken all the hits gracefully. He has an answer for everyone. I think the people are tired of people with political answers. He just shoots from the hip, that's it.
Now that's an important point, and I'm going to go off camera for a second. I have to spit. But Cruz has taken an awful lot of hits, and the one thing he did not say in this speech that he said in his previous 2 speeches today was he said a lot of people will say the right things, but they don't follow through. And he went on about how he stood up and fought. It sort of reminded me of the song from My Fair Lady, Show Me. And he has shown that he's willing to fight. And I think that's a very important thing, because it's one thing to say something, it's another thing to do it. And Ted Cruz has been a doer.
Thank you so much for you.
And Janet, thank you so much. And where can people find your work online?
I'm on Facebook. It's Janet Aldrich.
Janet Aldrich on Facebook.
My work is really on so many different sites right now. We're reconstructing the site.
And I should point out that Janet does some of the best work on state issues in Massachusetts. Very much worth your time. You'll be seeing me writing about some of her work in the future. And of course, you can find me at thetechguiblog.com. That's DATECHGUI blog.com. You can also find me writing under my regular name, Peter and Jemmy, at watchdog.org.
Okay, and I'd just like to
and of course on Twitter, the Tech Guy blog on Twitter.
If anyone would like to get a hold of me, they can call me, email me at crn351@gmail.com.
Janet, again, thank you for your time.